Hello to everyone who is watching this video. So this is bound to be a pretty heavy and kind of dense CD haul because it'll include all the discs that I got for a buy one get one deal at VStock, as well as I took another trip to Lawrence. So this is going to include all of that.
Welcome to Tune Fever, baby.
Okay, so let's start off. It's Black Flag Damaged. It's from 1981, so the case and everything is pretty old. It's kind of fun. It's the SST, it's kind of cool. It's pretty neat. It's a great Black Flag album that I always look for, and this time it was like, boom, right there. So very, very happy to find that. Also, I have a shirt of this album, but I never had the album yet. Now I do. Okay, moving on to album number 2. This is the Antibalas. Their album called Talkative. It's Latin jazz funkiness with like synth and like horn section and vocals and plenty of like percussion. Dudes are total crowd pleasers. I've checked out some of their like live stuff on YouTube, and I like that stuff. They'd be cool to see live, but this is a really nice, pretty short album. How many tracks is that? 7 tracks. Great album, Talkative, by the Antibalas. So up next, Red Hot Chili Pepper Stadium Arcadium. It's 2 discs of music that I think is worth your time, but it is also, it's a double album, massively overshadowed by the singles, but I really like Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'll jam that album. Up next is Frank Black. Self-titled album, but if you look right there, they said Frank Black twice. So it's they could have just said it once, but they went ahead and said it twice. That way you get it. It's Frank Black. So it's Frank. And if you know who Frank Black is, like the singer of the Pixies, you know what this is. It's very concentrated Frank Black. Fun album. Some of the songs on there are better than others, but good album. This is Helmet, an album that is called Betty. This is Helmet's greatest album. That's my opinion. You might have a different opinion of what Helmet's best album is, but this is the one for me. It takes their kind of like alt metalness and includes a bunch of like art and creativity, and it's sort of fascinating. Really nice one. Paramore, Riot, that band that Hayley Williams is in, and I guess changed a lot. They used to be terrific. I like a lot by Paramore. I like this a lot. I think probably whoever drew this album cover probably has way too much time on their hands, and which is kind of unlike me, which is probably why I haven't uploaded lately, because I'm in nursing school and that takes the priority. This is Speak Low If You Speak Love. This is something I found in the dollar bin, and I was like, oh, okay, let me check it out. It's cool. It's like that kind of emo. It's like rock, but it's like acoustic, and it's their album. It's called Everything But What You Need. And you can tell that this is a bison because of the beard. And now you'll never be able to forget the difference because bison have beards. And let's go to the next one. We have Zao, album called it's called Save Yourself from Hell, and then it has it in a different language that says Liberate te ex inferis. Maybe that's how you'd pronounce it. I'm not actually sure. Zao is really an ugly band, but I like it. I guess if you find yourself attracted to zombies or something, you might think this album's pretty, but I think it's ugly and I like it. They're it's metal. Here is American Football, their first album. I saw a YouTube video once where these people like actually went to this house that I think was in Illinois. So it's very Midwestern indeed. And if you don't understand the joke I just made, it's like Midwestern emo rock. Anyway, this album is up next. Them, Crooked Vultures. They're like what you'd call a super group with John Paul Jones, Dave Grohl, and Josh Homme from Led Zeppelin and like Foo Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age, respectively. There's a lot of great stuff on this disc. Pretty good super group. Interesting music, rock. This is the one that every Tool fan eventually just is like, well, yeah, I should probably get it. I mean, it's good. That's what it is. It's the Opiate EP. It's just what it is. I have all the Tool discs. Now I have that. Next, Cannibal Ox, The Cold Vein. It's like very, this is actually the first one. Okay, all those I got at like vintage stocks. These are the ones that I got in the other trip to Lawrence that I recently made. Starting with this one, Cannibal Ox, The Cold Vein. It's like lyrical, but it's like the Def Jux version of lyrical, if you know what I'm talking about. It's just different. It provokes thoughts, and it's full of moments where you're just like, oh, snapper, what just happened? Anyway, this is The Cure with their album called The Top, and it's not similar to this in any way, but it is also kind of an oh snapper, what just happened type of album. It's very, very colorful and delicious and zany and ridiculous. But it has like this strange darkness about it the whole time. So it's like that colorfulness and brightness, but it's, well, I don't know what to say. It's like a clown maybe, it's all happy, but it's also like dark. All right, so the next album I have on the list is the Hex, Hecks, not like Hex. Not talking witchcraft right now. Talking about what the Hex. It's a very bold album in like a Sonic Youth sort of way, but it has like an attitude like that band called the Dodos. It's like kind of alt, and it has like an amateurish flair to it. And if you like interesting, strange guitar playing, you'll like this a lot. I like it a lot. Good album. And yeah. Okay, next album is Nine Inch Nails, Year Zero, which is Halo 24, as it says, if you're aware of the Nine Inch Nails Halo system. And if you're not, I don't know, it's kind of cool. You should maybe look it up. There's a lot on this thing that I freaking love. I really, on this one, I'll just say in general, I find myself really attracted to the details. I kind of listen to this one more like I listen to a Radiohead album, like In Rainbows or something, is how I listen to this. It's just, there's details a lot in all these songs and really interesting choices and moments throughout the whole thing. So that's how I listen to this one. That's kind of the place it holds for me. In like the Nine Inch Nails discography, it's kind of like that. I like it. Last, Sublime is a great band, and this is the one that everyone knows, and I absolutely adore it. It's the album that I never saw used for like years. I would always just see it brand new, and it's like, well, eventually I'll be able to find it used because it's such an enormous album. And then I found it used, and that's what's going on here. I love the Sting album. I love it. I hope you do too. That is my YouTube video. Hope you liked it. Glad to be back uploading some YouTube videos and have a little time to myself. Welcome back to the channel. Still, I've got lots of ideas for videos. I just have to be able to have some time to just crank them out. Yeah. So thank you for watching.